Alright folks, I know everybody recognizes that picture right there. But here's what it says underneath, folks. All in favor of gun control, raise your right hand. I believe that's where America's headed, folks. That's exactly where we're headed right there. Now here we are in the month of March 2013. Folks, we got big problems in America. We need to wake up. We need to look around, look up, and see what's happening. You know, we got stuff going on with immigration. There's so many things to talk about. It's just amazing what you got to get to the forefront. You know, I believe in the immigration issue. First thing you need to do is speak English if you come to America. That's the first thing that you really need to do is learn how to speak English. And if you want to be a citizen, come on. There's nothing wrong with that. But be like the rest of us. Pay your taxes. Be a law-abiding citizen. Get a driver's license. And do the right things. What's wrong with that? My first grade nephew could figure that out. That's what that ought to be a closed case right there with that immigration thing. You know, right now we got vets suffering, getting stuff taken away from them, but we're giving stuff to illegal aliens. Now I'm going to put up a bid for your Americanness right here. If you're an American, that ought to piss you off. If that don't make you mad, you need to look in the mirror and make sure you're still an American, because I don't believe you are. If you'd rather stand up and fight on Obama's administration for these illegal immigrants that are in this country that don't want to get a citizenship over our vets, come on now. I'll stand and fight with anybody on that, and so will half this country anyway. You know, you got to figure out, folks, what this guy's after. He sat right there while let's just talk about the Benghazi thing for a second. You know, we had 4 great Americans die, murdered in Benghazi, while Obama was in Colorado politicking. That's what he was doing. You know, Hillary, nobody knows where she was at. Maybe she had one of them brain contusions or whatever it is she had. But anyway, she fell or something. Whatever that was all confident. That was all crap anyway. But you still got 4 Americans dead. And what difference does it make, Hillary? I'm telling you right now, it makes a hell of a difference. You know, it makes a big difference to Americans. That's what it makes. But these people like Hillary and Obama, Petraeus, Rumsfeld, all of them, every one of them, you know, send a lady out to speak about a movie, a video, lied about the whole thing. Now it's coming out to pass. There's people over there right now that were over there that survived it, have a story to tell, but you'll never hear it because they won't let them say it. They don't want to know the truth. They don't want to know the truth about that Benghazi. We know what happened. It was right at political time, right at the election time is when it happened. And the media, the Obama administration media, was more worried about Teo and his make-believe girlfriend and anything they could bring up to get the American people's mind off of Benghazi. That's exactly what they done. They lied and deceived the American people, and they ought to be held accountable for that. Every one of them that had anything to do with it ought to be held accountable for that. That's treason, that's tyranny, that's hanging offense, if you ask me. You know, this economy, when Obama took office in 2008, there was 39 billion people on food stamps. Guess what it is today, folks? 82 billion. That's about tripled, you know. But yet, he wants to sit there and call Bush un-American and unpatriotic. I'll tell you what, Mr. Obama, George Bush could run circles around you on being an American and being patriotic, because you don't even know why. You can't even spell the words, if you ask me. You know, gas was $1.89 when you took office, and now we're pushing $4 a gallon. You know, the unemployment rate's pushing 8%, has since you've been there. You know, what was your promise on that one? A lie. You know, jobs. What was your promise on that one? A lie. Once again. But yet you want to sit there and still blame it on Bush. You know, it's amazing. You're a deceiver, you're a liar, you're a manipulator, you're a divider. And that's what you do. You know, your lies persuaded half this country to put you back into office, and now look what we got. Let's think about this Obama's Homeland Security for a second. You know, what are they doing? They got buying 1.6 billion rounds of ammo. Folks, you want to know why we can't find no ammo? There's your answer right there. Mr. Obama and his administration and his Homeland Security is buying it all. Wonder why. Okay, let's look at the next thing. We got rail cars fitted with shackles. What's that all about? I think it's looking more like a little bit of Hitler to me. And you got gun confiscation. You got putting the fear in the American people, wanting to take their guns away. That's exactly what all this is about. But people don't understand it. They're too naive to believe that it could happen in America. Well, folks, you better wake up, because it is happening in America. It's happening right before your eyes. It's happening with this administration, and you better wake up, because it's gonna be too late one day. You ain't gonna have a chance. We, as Americans, we need to stand up, wake up, look up, speak up. We need to do all of that. You know, you got armored vehicles on the streets. You know, there's some kind of military doing maneuvers at night in some of the big cities, but nobody knows what all that's about. It's amazing what people are believing these days with this media and this administration. Folks, you need to wake up. America, this is a warning. This is a wake-up call for America. I'm going to be the one to speak it. I'm going to tell it. I got a backbone. I'm going to stand up. I'm sick and tired of these liberals standing up and speaking and running down the country, calling the NRA that they need to be annihilated off the map, that anybody that stands against their administration is wrong, and we're the ones that are wrong. No. We believe in the Constitution. We believe in the Bill of Rights. We believe in freedom. Y'all are the ones taking that away, so we're right and y'all are wrong. That's the way I'm going to stand on it. And if y'all got any kind of thing to say with that, bring it on. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm tired of listening to y'all. It's time for us as Americans to speak up. Sean Hannity, God bless you, Sean Hannity. You know, you doing the right thing. I believe that. Ted Cruz, you know, Marco Rubio. Let's look at some of these guys that are actually standing up for America. Rand Paul, come on, man. Let's go with it. Let's go with these people that are standing up for our rights as a country, to stand behind what freedom means and what these administration is boiling down to bringing down to destruction of the American people and the American way of life. Folks, wake up, understand what's happening, look around, see what's happening. Just like this gun control crap that's going on. You got Piers Morgan running his mouth. I believe Obama's paying him under the table to push this around. Joe Biden, you're stupider than you look. All these people that are pushing this gun control crap, you know, you got politicians in Colorado telling these girls at this college, just urinate on yourself and it'll make the rapist feel bad and he'll quit raping you. What kind of BS is that? Come on, guys. Yeah, a politician's actually saying that. Yep, it's true. Y'all heard it. It's been on TV. He did say it. I got a Glock 19 that girl can borrow and let the dude piss down his own leg. But, you know, let's stand up. You know, the NRA was right. The left is what's wrong. The NRA is right. What does the left do anytime something bad happens? They get on their little cell phone and they hit 911. And what happens? A cop, a good guy with a gun shows up. Wayne LaPierre said the only way you stop a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun. Hello. Perfect sense. Makes sense. But these left-wing retards do not understand that, and they're going to fight it. And it's all about gun confiscation, folks. Y'all can look at it any way you want to, but that's what it's about. It's all about the confiscation of your guns. That's exactly what it's about. It's amazing to me how the media can jump on this stuff, and all they want to interview, all the CNN, MSNBC, all they want to do is interview anybody that's against the gun law. Oh, well, I believe, in my opinion, I believe that these shootings were staged. I do believe that. I believe that it was to put the fear in the American people, and that the agenda was for gun confiscation. You know, the road to tyranny is filled with 3 or 4 different things. The first one's fear, intimidation. Put the fear in the people so they understand that everything is against them, and to scare them, and then use children as props to talk about it. That's exactly what he did. You know, the problem ain't the gun. Hello. People that believe that is stupider than I thought. A gun sits there and cannot do nothing till somebody puts their hand in there and pulls the trigger. If y'all can't figure that out, y'all need to go back to first grade or something. I don't understand it. The last thing I want to say is I want to know where all these big guys were. You know, during the war, we had the great American Toby Keith out, and God bless you, Toby Keith. I believe in you. I love your music. But you need to stand up now. Where are you at now? Speak up now. We need you, John Rich, Darryl Worley, all you great Americans that had songs about the war that was pro-American. Well, by God, we need you now. We need y'all now. We need some liberty going on. We need some songs about this. We need somebody speaking up besides little guys like me that ain't going to get nowhere. We need somebody speaking up. Ted Nugent, you are the man, brother. You keep it going. I'm on your side. Let's go with it. America, speak up. Wake up. Look up. Draw a line in the sand and get on one side or the other. You know, if you're going to let this country fall, get on that side. If you ain't, stand up for it. Let's speak. Let's get it on.